Hey guys, welcome back. Should women join merchant navy? One of the biggest questions which is being asked today. The industry is changing, the world is changing, women's rights and women being part of various other industries is growing. So I'm going to have a very frank opinion today on women joining merchant navy. Watch it till the end because this is not going to be a usual video. To understand this, let's go back to history. Let's understand where we really came from. We came from the caves, we came from a life where we were the Stone Age. The man and the woman would go out hunting independently. The problem was, the man would go hunting, he would grab a good amount of food, he would come back and cook himself and make his food, but when he would go back hunting again, the balance of the food which was remaining would just disappear because somebody else would just rob it or another animal would come and eat it. The woman who went out hunting, she did not find much food because she's physically not been made to hunt. Because of this, most of the time the woman would grab something very small or she would come back with nothing. This caused a problem for the man and this had a problem for the woman. Humans even in those days were smart. They came about with a pact that the man would go out hunting. He would bring enough food so that the woman would also get to eat from that food. But in return, she will take care of all the excess food and make sure no other animal or another human being eats it. When the man and the woman, they came together with such a pact, obviously with the sex drive and we being animals and we want to produce our own, we started producing children together and it landed up to be a small pact and togetherness. As time passed, the man would move on to another location, maybe another place, maybe the woman doesn't join him, maybe the man meets another woman and they come together with another new pact and maybe new set of children. This is how Stone Age was, and I don't think there is much science required to understand this. What happened is, down the line, man progressed from being in caves to moving to farming. When men and women, they moved to farming, the movement between lands stopped. Because when you have a farm and you start growing your vegetables, then you are restricted to that very farm that you are in. So man and women who came together for the same reasons of farming or maybe hunting, they did not move on because the land kept them waiting and kept them in the same location. Hence, socially they started being together for a much longer time. It was always understood and it has always been the law for women to take care of the needs of the house while the man goes out and earns the bread. As industrialization grew, the need to go out and do physical labor by hunting or farming reduced. It all became about the numbers that you crunch and the money that you make by the digital means or the other means where less labor is involved. But deep down in the core, as a man and as a woman, the roles are the same. Man goes out, gets the finance for the house, while the woman takes care of the needs of the house and takes care of the children, because this is how humanly the human body has also been made. A lady is made to carry a baby, and obviously for those 9 months she's not able to bring in any food, and the man is made to be more laborious in his task. In today's times, this very social structure is being challenged because of various reasons. There is no right and wrong. Here comes the bombshells. When a lady or a woman moves into the areas where you compete with the rest of the world to earn the bread, you will also be able to do it because it is not a laborious task anymore. But it brings about a lot of mental pressure. It brings about a lot of mental trauma. which some women are able to deal with because it's not the true nature which the universe has given. You may fight and live outside of your nature and compete in a financial world or in a world where the bread has to be earned, but it does come with its own set of complications. When you do not do what you are deep down as a core meant to do, there is an imbalance which you cause in your own human body. This imbalance, when it grows beyond a certain point, is what causes disease. If you are somebody who is able to cope with this and still manage it, great, good luck to you. This disease is also hitting men because originally we were not meant to just keep making money. We were meant to take care of our daily needs and live a happy life together. Now everybody's gone into this rush to make money and prove a point to somebody where it doesn't matter to prove a point to. Coming to Merchant Navy personally is a very tough life because it keeps you away from your family. It is not a regular job. It will require you to work nights. It will require you to be laborious at many times of the day and night. The circumstances on board which are related to food and other hygienes may not be so conducive to women. Sometimes women who are in their monthlies and running their periods may not be able to do the laborious jobs. And because of this, there is no substitute for that crew member for that particular time. Merchant Navy is a great career only if you understand the pros and cons. The pros are known to everybody, which is the money, the glamour of roaming around in the world, and obviously somebody who loves ships. The cons are you will be away from your house, and if you are a woman, you could be away from your house for the first 3 years, which is when you're doing your cadetship. You could become an officer, make good money, carry the stripes, and still be away from home. But what happens post the age of 25, 26, 28, when it's time to get married, when it's time to settle down with a partner, this life is not going to let you do that. It doesn't mean you will not do it. You will do it, but there will be a lot of struggle. And as a woman, if you're making a lot of money and bringing this money home, but not being able to satisfy the other spokes of the life, and for this wheel of life to turn, there are various aspects which need to be fulfilled. Most of the women who are in Merchant Navy and who are in senior positions, very soon or at the earliest, they will need to move out. Unlike men, they will need to find a ground where they will need to settle back ashore. Yes, there will be a lot of openings. Yes, they will be able to settle back ashore, but it will not come out of choice. It will be a requirement. As far as the industry is concerned and the men are concerned, everybody is open to women coming into Merchant Navy. And this is my independent opinion. Under social pressure, maybe people may not want to speak about it. But I, as a concerned human being, am speaking about the pros and cons as a therapist and as a counselor and as a life coach. The final decision has to be taken only by the individual person who wants to get into Merchant Navy. And as I said, there is no right and there is no wrong. If you feel you need some more help and you like to ask certain questions or you need some counseling in any way, you're most welcome to click on the link below. I'll be happy to answer, and I'll be happy to probably even offer you a 15 minutes of call. In many of my courses, I speak about the various human desires and the human drivers. Especially in my 21-day challenge, I encourage people to really understand what they are and to go and grab what they want in life, but with that confidence and maintaining that relationship and always having that freedom lifestyle. Ask yourself, will I have the freedom lifestyle in all respects when I join Merchant Navy?